Hey, what's up? Chef Jesse here. Well, let me tell you something. Uh, today I'm making, today I'm going to make, I'm not going to tell you what I'm making because I'm not ready. But what I am making right now is it's hot outside. This is a great salad, a great side for when the weather's hot. You know, if you have a barbecue, a backyard, or whatever it is. This is very cool. And it's, to me, cucumbers are very cooling. Okay, cucumbers. Now, I just chopped up my cucumbers. I cut them down, cut them in little circles, cut out the middle. Cut out the middle. There you go, like that. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pickle them, sort of marinate them. I don't know. What I do, I chop up onions, right? I chop up an onion or two. Well, depending how much. Oof, I'm crying. Okay, there goes my big psycho knife. I take the onions, like so, and I cut it in half. Okay, that's it. And I put into this bowl. Whoops, don't slip on me. And I just break it apart, Now I do this a day before I'm gonna eat this, But if you don't have time, you could always do it early in the morning, before the guests get it home, get to the house, whatever. So here we go. So I take my onions, break them apart, right? Because I want to get the flavor. So I want to definitely cut them in half so it can release some of the flavor. Okay? And again, use a good knife. The psycho knife, that's what I'm going to name it. Yep. Is that it? I don't know. Anyway, my onions. There you go. So I'm taking my onions and I'm breaking them apart. And let me tell you, a couple of times I've made this and people keep asking, what's in the bowl? I'll tell you what's in the bowl. I'm going to show you once and for all this thing. An old dear friend of mine, she showed me this, and I showed my mother, and this is great. I'll tell you, this is very cooling, very refreshing for the summertime, and it's just I like it. Okay, so let me get rid of that onion there. There you go. Okay, and you can eat the onions too if not. Okay, so I got my onions in here. And my cucumbers. Okay, there you go. Cucumbers and onions. Okay? For those people who don't like onions, well, then you can't eat this. I know some people don't like onions. And that's okay. Oof, I'm crying. So I'm going to fill this bowl with water. I'll fill it up to water. Up to, enough to cover up the cucumbers and the onions. Okay, like so. No, I can't. There you go. This is a beautiful bowl, folks. My mother gave me that years ago. Okay, now, to this bowl, I'm going to add some olive oil. So the bowl of water, I'm going to add some more olive oil, okay? And like I said, you've noticed I use a lot of olive oil in all my recipes. It's good for your heart. I grew up on olive oil. Okay, so now the olive oil is mixing with the water and with the onions. I'm gonna use some garlic powder. Okay, garlic. With me and garlic, we're like related. Garlic is very good for you. It's good for your blood pressure. It's good to keep vampires away, and even live people. If you eat garlic, you probably lose a couple of friends when you talk to them. Anyway, and I'm gonna put some peppers. This is not in the original recipe, but I'm gonna put some peppers in there. You can, like I always say, you can always improvise all these things. Okay, so now I'm gonna put a little bit of vinegar. And like I said, a little bit of vinegar. I put 2 little capfuls of vinegar. I got balsamic vinegar. I got all kind of different vinegar, but just regular vinegar, white vinegar. Now, I'm going to put some sugar. Yeah. People say, what the hell is he doing? Well, I'm going to put some sugar in there. I'm telling you, this is part of the recipe. It's part of the recipe. It's not going to harm you. Okay. So I put the oil vinegar. And of course, I got to put some salt in there. So put some salt. Not too much, because later on you might want to put your own salt afterwards. So, you know. And you mix it up. Mix it up. And let me taste one of these. Very good. Could use a little bit more salt. And put some. Okay, folks. So very simple. Let's do a recap. Cucumbers, onions in a bowl, water, olive oil, vinegar, a little bit of sugar, a little bit of salt, some garlic powder, and I put some pepper in it, which wasn't part of the original recipe, but I threw some pepper in there. Some black pepper. Now, you put this in the refrigerator to the next day. That onion is going to release the flavor, the water. I mean, it tastes delicious, and it's very refreshing, I'll tell you. So, you put this in the refrigerator, and you let it cool off. Now, you can do this. I mostly do this the day before because it gets the flavoring. If not, you can do it early in the morning before your guests get there, if you're expecting guests or whatever it is. And if not, you can always do it. But the longer it's in there, the better. So, put it in the fridge, let it cool overnight, and then it's delicious. It really is. Try it out. Now, I gave you the recipe. Don't ask me how I did this, okay? I'm telling you. You got to listen to Uncle Jesse, Chef Jesse. So this is the way this cucumber marinated I did, or pickled, or whatever you want to call it. So I hope you paid attention. So this is it. I'm going to put this in the fridge, and then I'll show you later what we're going to eat. I'm not going to tell you what it is yet.